It's International Reggae Day 2025. It's a global celebration of reggae music and culture. It's uniting fans, the media, and creatives in over 30 countries around the world under the theme One Love, One Voice, One Day. It's promoting unity and truth and cultural pride. And I'm so proud of this lady, my good friend Andrea Davis, who is the Conceptualiser, the founder and the producer of International Reggae Day. Good morning, Andrea. How are you doing? Happy International Reggae Day.
Hey, happy International Reggae Day.
And how is your day going so far, Andrea? I note that you were up from very early.
Well, I got all of 15 minutes sleep this morning, but because the world starts a little ahead of us, so we have to be on time as the host of this very special global reggae party.
Yes. So what are some of the activities that you've been up to? I think you just left a television interview, but were you doing many of those kinds of appearances since the morning began?
Well, yes, that was it, and I have a couple more to do. So we'll be doing that throughout the day, but of course it's more than just the interviews with me. It is the many partners that are on board that are playing some fantastic music throughout the day, and having some very special interviews with special folks, as well as creating content and programs that I'm sure are going to be a refreshing change for the audience out there. So we're really happy about the growth. This year celebrating in 30 countries, as you mentioned, participation both on air and online, as well as a few physical events happening as well around the world, including Kingston.
All right, and maybe you can give us some deets on one or two of these activities that are planned for today.
Well, for today, physically, in addition to all the music interviews and the media festival side of things, there will be a special fireside chat at the Bob Marley Museum later this evening, looking at the connection between music and film, as a part of the Threads of Us film project that has just been recently completed by Denisha Pendergrass and her collective creative team that have come up with this very fantastic project. Then we have over at Kingston Night Market, a very special Kingston Night Market tonight, with including all of the fabulous art and food that it's known for in performances, but also a number of very special awards being presented by K&M to persons who have been very supportive of the growth of that movement over time. And then over at the compound, the Tuesday service at the compound with Dub Squad is that musicians hub. For those who don't know it, it is the best known, well-kept secret. So it is a space where musicians really take center stage, and some of the best musicians we have in the country in terms of the young ones that are now active out there touring are all a part of a collective that create a very special experience for music lovers in that space. And then overseas, from London to Mexico City, there are parties and reggae tree reasonings and reggae walks and panels and all sorts of different ways in which persons are choosing to take the day to not only celebrate but to reflect and to communicate and to collaborate and look at not only where we're coming from but where we're going with this very important culture with which we have been given responsibility for
yes. Here. Indeed. And, the International Reggae Day as a concept, it really has taken off. And I'm happy to be reporting this morning that over 30 countries worldwide are, in fact, embracing and participating in this significant day. Another matter of significance is an event that you call Pull Up. Tell us about the Pull Up event that happens at 11:55 Jamaica time today.
Okay, so the Pull Up began in COVID, and we have maintained it as a central feature of the day since. And it is a call to all the participating media and platforms that play music to synchronize at 11:55 with the playing of two very seminal anthems from reggae music, One Love and Love and Hate, in tribute to the king and the crown prince of reggae music. And as you mentioned, July 1 is also the date that Dennis Brown transitioned. And so we always want to maintain and keep him center in the celebration of July 1.
Fantastic. Now, generally speaking, how do you personally feel about the acceptance and the global, acceptance of this day?
Well, I can tell you that pride is not even a big enough word to explain what it feels like when reaching out to the world, the response and the respect and love that the world has for Jamaica is really awe-inspiring. And the impact and the power of the music to change lives, not just change rhythm, but to change minds and hearts, has been a testimony I've heard countless of times in speaking to everybody from Africa to Latin America, from North America to Europe to Asia. I mean, there's no corner in which this very special music hasn't touched the lives of people. And, reggae music is like water. It is life, and it mixes well with everything if done right.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Andrea.
So I feel very, very, very happy about the growth, and obviously the technology has helped to connect more dots faster. So as we embrace and harness the power of the technology, the music, and the media, we're in a good position to reach our ultimate goal, which is world domination on July 1. We want reggae music to take over the world.
Absolutely. And do you think we have the kind of talent and artists putting out the kinds of lyrics and the focus? There's one point where people were saying that reggae is dead. Can you imagine that, Andrea? But we know that it's not.
Bun that. So reggae will never die.
No.
The question is always going to be, how much of that pie will Jamaica continue to maintain? It's not that the music is going to go anywhere, because it's doing well out there with our foreign homegrown versions of ourselves in the gardens that we have planted around the world. They have numbers, they have record deals, they have structure and funding, things we are still struggling with in some sense. But I don't think there will be anything that will replace the authentic reggae musician from Jamaica, unless we ourselves give it up. Mm-hmm. Right? And I believe that we are going through this transition time now, but that, as Janine said many years ago, we are building, and there is a youth cadre coming up. We're never short of talent. That's one thing Jamaica don't short of. But it is not without its challenges at the moment, mm-hmm. and which is one of the reasons why we're rallying around the theme "One Love, One Voice, One Day," to really try and focus us all on the essence of reggae music, its power, its potential, and its immediate and long-term needs, so that we can be better caretakers
mm-hmm.
of this gift to the world.
Absolutely. How can then, tell us again how fans can get involved and access official content today, July 1. And also, while you're at it, tell us a little bit about the One Drop Challenge that is also on. Okay, so the hub for International Reggae Day is ireggaeday.com. All information and content is there. As well as on our platforms, International Reggae Day on Facebook and Instagram. Fans today can get involved very easily. Simply wear your colors today, play a lot of reggae music, log on, tune in, and support the culture. We are also inviting everyone to plant a reggae tree, any kind of tree that works for you. But given what is happening with climate change, and we're all feeling the heat, planting trees is one of the very simple but essential ways in which we can respond to the crisis at hand. So we invite them all to do that and to hashtag IRD 2025, so that we can, connect all the dots as we celebrate this very special day across the world. Under the theme, One Love, One Voice, One Day. One day. And if you're wearing your reggae colors today, ladies, by the way, there's a one-day pop-up sale at Bridget Sandals. 10% discount if you're wearing your red, green, and gold today. All right. Sounds good. Andrea, once again, happy International Reggae Day. And we know it's a busy one for you, and we definitely are happy to be endorsing it right here on Richie B Radio. Take care. Great talking with you. Have a good one. As you always have. Thank you very much, Richie. One love.